Have you ever noticed that when your significant other abandons you in favor of another member of your family, you'll do something a little crazy just to get them to once again pay attention to you? Well, that's what Lori found out in the episode I'm going to talk about today. So join me as I, SteamTeamRedubUK, CC Trainor-Ling, bring you another retro review from past seasons of The Loud House. Cue the intro! Today's episode is a fair to remember. In this episode, Lori starts getting annoyed with Lincoln and Bobby spending so much time together, so she concocts a plan to get her boyfriend back by trying to make him jealous when she starts hanging out with Clyde. It's funny how this episode is paired with Dance Dance Resolution and both of them deal with dating. But anyway, this was a big step up from the previous episode Save the Date for both Lori and Bobby when it came to how they were presented. Bobby and Lincoln had some great moments together, and it was really nice of them to form a bro-ship, which included making a lot of bro puns. Seeing them spend a lot of time together was kind of fulfilling from a character perspective because both of them got to experience what it was like to have the brother they each wished they had. And no, let's not bring up that brother episode. However, Lori only brought those two together because she wanted to get out of going to a monster truck rally and didn't think her boyfriend would go so far as to invite her brother to every date they had going forward. Lori ended up becoming a third wheel due to her initial plan going awry, and figured she needed to get her boyfriend to start paying attention to her again by trying to have a good time with Clyde. She decided to take him on a double date with Bobby and Lincoln to a local county fair. Although I did enjoy the moments where Lori was trying to have fun with Clyde even though he was completely unconscious as a result of the crush he has for her, I will admit I used to think Clyde's role was kinda useless since he didn't really do anything. I always wondered why Lori couldn't have tried using another one of Lincoln's friends or even some random teenager who would actually be awake during her plan. That for sure would have grabbed Bobby's attention, especially if Lori was seen with another guy their age. Anyway, Lori's plan to win back her boyfriend didn't work as effectively as she had hoped because not only were Bobby and Lincoln still very much engaged in doing their own thing as bros, but let's be honest about Lori's date. It's hard for anyone to feel super jealous about some unconscious 5th grader who isn't even trying to make a move on their teenage girlfriend. And that's mostly because the kid wasn't even awake to realize what was happening. I mean, yeah, Clyde agreed to go on a date with the sister who cannot be named. Still, he couldn't remember anything that happened, so he basically agreed to something he never got the chance to actually enjoy. But anyway, Bobby did eventually take notice of Lori supposedly photo booth snuggling and going into the tunnel of love without him, so technically his girlfriend's plan was working, but not quite fast enough. The part of the episode I liked the most was the ending where Lincoln saw how upset Lori was when she said she felt like she no longer had a boyfriend. He came to realize how neither he nor Bobby were being fair to the one person who brought them together. He told Bobby the two of them can still be friends, but for now he should be spending more time with his girlfriend. As a result, even Lori praises Lincoln for being a great bro. Overall, this was one of those episodes where everyone got to have a happy ending and they all had great moments together on screen. It was unique with Lori being the woman with a plan instead of the typical man with a plan scenario with Lincoln. There were lots of bro moments, Clyde finally got to have a date with Lori, well, kinda, and of course I can't forget my favorite funny moment of the episode. I'm talking about Lucy putting on that big ol' smile when she sees Clyde faint in front of Lori, which made sense because she was the one who gave Lori the idea to make Bobby jealous by hanging out with another boy. It's not too often Lucy smiles or even laughs, so seeing her display those kinds of emotions is always eye-catching. With that said, I give A Fair to Remember a 9 out of 10. Well folks, that concludes my review of A Fair to Remember. So I gotta ask, what did you guys think of this episode? Sound off in the comments below, and be sure to click that subscribe button for more Loud House related content. That's going to do it for me. I'll catch you guys for the next video, but until then, this is SteamTeamRedubUK, CC Trainor-Ling, signing off. Peace out, home slices.